Hello, Taurus. This is going to be your general tarot reading for February 2021. So, this reading is for you if you are a Taurus rising, Taurus sun, Taurus moon, or even a Taurus Venus. This reading may or may not resonate for you. It might happen that certain things about it resonate with you strongly, other things may not. Those other things may be meant for other people, since this is geared to a collective. And also, of course, don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. If you would like to skip through this part and just go straight to the beginning of the reading, there is a timestamp in the description box down below that you can click on, and it will take you straight to the beginning of the reading. Otherwise, you can hang out with me here in the meantime. The names of the decks that I'm using are also down there in case you're curious, along with my email in case you're interested in having a private reading with me. Okay, let's see what comes out for Taurus people for February 2021. $11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Valentine's Day in case you celebrate Valentine's Day. I've forgotten how many I had. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Wow, that's a really odd card to have in that position. Okay. Well now. All right. Well, let me pick a clarifier to go with the main card, and then I'll get started. Here I am. My dog came in and was slurping water and eating food, so it was just too loud. I'm going to pick a clarifier to go with your 9 of Cups here, and then I'll start. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. So, your central energy for February is the 9 of Cups. This is like one of the nicest central cards that there is this month for any of the signs. You are seeing, because you have been resilient and because you have carried something through or kept on going with something and remained resilient, you have managed to manifest something. And you had a big part to play in this. It's not like the universe just decided to grant a wish of yours and drop it on your lap. This is something that you have worked towards or that you have been trying to manifest. And you have manifested it. Could be love. It could be an amazing love or an amazing relationship or an amazing job or an amazing project. You feel amazing. Let me see if I get anything else on what these Nine of Cups or what this wish might have been. You can trust a situation, something that you can trust to stick around because you trusted yourself. You have had some kind of a major breakthrough. Someone trusts you, or you trust someone. You've trusted the process. It seems like you're coming out of a period of feeling some pretty intense emotions that you had to swim through. You have remained resilient and you managed to get through a deep, I'm almost getting the words dark night of the soul, or having to face your emotions or having to feel emotions that perhaps you had been blocking. But you survived. You went through it. You felt those things, or you looked at it. You sifted through your subconscious and you figured out what your blocks were and you removed them. You did some really deep spiritual or emotional work with yourself. Because of this, you have manifested trust in yourself, trust in others, trust in the universe to be able to provide you with what you need, or to have a positive outcome to something, or to feel as though you are blessed. So they're not giving me a clear answer yet on exactly what the wishes are that were granted, but perhaps you know more than me, and I don't really need to tell you. So, what is hindering you, or your challenge, is the Seven of Cups. It might be that you've been battling confusion, or it's been hard to kind of see things clearly because you were doing so much work on your emotional body. You might still have some stuff in there where there is a higher wish that you have, or you feel like you can't settle. You need to stick it out and be resilient towards something that you truly want for yourself. Or it could just be emotional confusion, an emotional fog, not being able to think straight, easily being distracted. It could be that you don't necessarily see this wish manifested yet. It might be for some reason that your wishes are granted, or you start to feel this major shift towards the ultimate positive, more towards the middle or the end of the month. And for now, you might be struggling with whether or not this is going to manifest or not. So I would say keep your hope, keep on being resilient and manifesting. And I feel very strongly confident that I can tell you that you will have good results to whatever this is. Just don't give up. But let me pick a little bit more on that. Tell me, whoa, they fell on the floor. All right. Let's see what they are. These two came out upside down. That one's upright. So, let's see what these are. Secrets. This was upside down. Transition. That was upside down. and visioning, which was upright. It might be that you're holding on to some secrets that you're not really able to let out, or you're holding secrets for someone else, possibly, or let me look at it for a second. This is somehow reminding me of this. Deep dive. Looks like she can't express something, or she feels like she could drown if she stays in that state. But you already, or you are managing to be resilient and get through this process, but it seems like there's some things coming up for you. You might have some secrets that you're hanging on to that you feel you can't express, or it could be that you are in the middle of a transition, but you have to be quiet about it right now. I'm not sure why. If this resonates, then you'll know why you feel drawn to keep it to yourself. It's like you're getting ready for a change. You're looking at your options. You're possibly coming out. You're possibly visioning a way to get out of a situation or to move on in a situation, but for whatever reasons, while you're in the thick of it, you feel as though you can't really share it with other people. And so you're kind of in this limbo state. But go ahead and envision what you want. Go ahead and feel free to envision what you want. It can be that you yourself manifest it, just like it's set up here. So be careful what you choose to focus on. If you become confused, then don't try to push it and try to make sense out of it. It could be something that is hard to understand logically. But feel free to vision what you would like to see in the future, or to come up with strategies or plans on how to get through this transition that you have to be resilient for. Trust in your own abilities and that the universe is looking out for you. You will be able to manifest what you wish. It just seems like it's a challenge. It's challenging for you this month because you're in the middle of it, and you possibly aren't able to really talk about it, or you have to keep it to yourself, or maybe no one would understand anyway. It's might be something deep for you that is hard to express. Okay. Now this is really odd. You have the devil as what's helping you, in the helping you position. So let's see what this is. I mean, I'm just looking at the image right now, and you see how the devil is holding up a mirror. And in the mirror is a reflection of whoever is looking at the card, or whoever is looking at the devil. And it's almost like they can't see themselves in the mirror. They don't want to see themselves in the mirror. There's a deeper message in this, which is that whatever makes you feel bound, whatever makes you feel trapped in a circumstance, an emotional pattern, whatever makes you feel stuck, like you're not sure how to get out, it might seem overwhelming and scary, but really it might be helping you to realize that there is no devil, or there is nothing that is holding you back except for yourself. It might be that you inadvertently are binding yourself or trapping yourself, and what is helping you is to realize that you can manifest. You are not at the mercy. You are not at the mercy of the devil. You can always laugh at him, have a sense of humor about it, or realize that you have free will in this situation to some degree, and it's up to you to face maybe certain aspects of your life or certain aspects of yourself that keep you trapped. But let's look at it. Let's look more into it. Let's see. Okay, tell me more about the devil and why this is helping them. This could be overcoming addictions too, like deciding to quit smoking or deciding to stop a habit that you know is not good for you. Okay. Ah. All right, let me pick one more. Yeah. Okay. So up here, if you remember, in your challenge position, there was something about feeling as though you can't express something, or you can't talk about it, or it's something that you're going through alone, which is also mirrored up here. But what's helping you is it says whatever difficulty that you are going through, whether it's, I don't know, some of you might be wanting to escape something or leave something before you can pursue something. Or you want to overcome certain patterns that you know are not good for you so that you can live your best life. Whether it's addictions to substances, whether it's relationship type stuff, whether it's a job, no matter what this is, whatever makes you feel bound, you are in the process of freeing yourself or manifesting something completely different than this. But something about this makes you feel as though you can't really talk to anybody about it, but that is not the case because you got rapport, trusted confidants, or trusted confidant. This is two good friends. One of them is confiding something in the other one, and the other one is trusted. She trusts her. She knows that it's not going to get out or it's not going to become gossip or anything like that. It's feeling comfortable with someone enough to be able to tell them your deepest, darkest secrets. And there is the hidden transpiring beneath the surface. It might be that you have something that is on your mind that you need to get off your chest. And or to talk about this to somebody instead of making yourself go through this transition alone and keeping the secrets to yourself. It's saying what is helping you is that you do have somebody around you that you can talk to and that you can confide what is hidden about your life or what is hidden about you, or it might be that some of you are confused because you might be afraid that secrets are being kept from you, or that someone is secretly planning on leaving or changing. I don't know. But you have a trusted confidant. I don't even know how you say it. Confidant, is that how you say it? Confidant. You have a trusted confidant that you can talk to about these things, about the things that are hidden or the things that are, you don't want everyone to see certain aspects of this, whatever it is. So, okay. All right. So, in your instincts, you seem to be wanting to hang on to something. You may be also feeling trapped or isolated or overburdened by responsibilities. You may just feel trapped in your existence or your normal mundane routines. Or you may be worried about losing money or losing property or losing what you have. Let me find out more about this. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. What are they hanging on to or trying to hang on to? Are you hanging on to the hope that a certain something will work out when perhaps it might not? It's like you've been waiting for way too long here. You need to be discerning and decide when you stop waiting. It seems like a while back you might have had an option that you were interested in. Could be personal, as in, romantic relationships. It could be a job opportunity or an opportunity for an investment or something that you planned on doing, maybe going on a long trip someplace different. It seems like you had a lot invested in this potential or this possibility, or the fact that it was actually, you thought it was going to happen or it was going to come about. But for some reason, it seems like perhaps you've been waiting for this thing to happen for way too long, or something is happening to block it. Maybe just as a analogy story, maybe you saved up all of your money to go on a long trip to India, and it was one of your lifelong dreams to go to India. So it was like fulfilling a big wish for yourself, but then some kind of lockdown happens because of COVID-19, or the airlines are shut down, or that particular place is not accepting anybody, and so now you're realizing that it might not happen. You kept on possibly waiting for certain things to get better so that they could open up so that you could go. Remember, this is an analogy. So whatever it happens to be, you had a lot invested in that venture that you wanted to follow, but for whatever reasons, you haven't been able, it either hasn't shown up, or your plans were changed by circumstances rather than you, and now you are stuck with realizing that perhaps you won't be able to do it after all. Because of this, some parts of you may have given up on that these things will ever happen, something like that. But it seems like you're getting a grip on yourself, and you're really looking at what you're doing right now, how you would like to make adjustments, what decisions you need to make, and you're seeing things in a much more rational, that feels excuse me, I'm burping in the middle of your reading. Sorry, you guys. It seems like you really wanted this to happen, and you're starting to possibly give up hope, or you're realizing that the due date is past, like it's too late now, and you've been wasting your time waiting. But it seems like you're coming up with bigger, better ideas, or you're making a major decision to just cut that out entirely out of your head for now and focus on other things. Or it may be that perhaps, maybe in the future, there will be an opportunity for this thing to happen, whatever it is. You're having to get clear with yourself, which makes sense because up here you had total emotional confusion and not knowing what is possible and what isn't. It's hard to tell. You really want to stick with your dreams and what you really wish for. You don't really want to have to settle for things that aren't fulfilling. But remember, you had the Nine of Cups as your central experience. So it looks like something is going to happen. I don't know if it was your old plan, but something is going to happen to make you feel extremely happy, and things end up working out. So don't give up. Okay, so You are coming away from a period of needing to move on and needing to find mental peace or inner peace with a situation that perhaps brought you conflict before. You may have decided to move on from a certain situation. You may have been able to resolve some kind of a conflict. Let's find out more about it. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Inspiration. Have you decided to go towards inspiration no matter what? Or to go to search for better times ahead? To search for inspiration? That you need inspiration in order to feel healthy, and you're deciding to go towards it, or to ask your guides to help guide you towards it. You may have received inspiration that it's time to go, or that it's time to move on to more peaceful waters or creative waters. Maybe you have felt inspired to travel. Okay, so your best possible outcome is the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like as your best possible outcome, the most important thing that you need to do is to visualize and believe that it is possible to have what you want. It may not be in the form that you envision. It may not be exactly, it might not show up exactly in the way that you think it's going to, but it will have the same signature vibration of happiness when it comes. So don't give up on the fact that you can follow your dreams, or you can manifest what you wish. Don't become complacent or bored or feel as though it's futile. Don't forget what I was saying before. You need to be resilient, and you also need to trust. You need to trust. This girl in this picture might be saying, well, this is really what I want. This is what would really truly fulfill me and make me happy, but it's never going to arrive. I've been waiting for too long. Instead, I'm just going to be stuck with what I have, or I have to settle for something that is not that. And notice in this card, there's the one cup, the Ace of Cups, that is above all the others, which is she's not seeing. It's behind her. It might be arriving towards her rather than she's retreating from it. But she's in an emotional fog, and she's only aware of these options or these cups. So what I'm getting from this is it's your best possible outcome to try your best to prepare for when this arrives, instead of doubting it or fearing that it's not going to happen. You also don't want to put all of your energy into one precise outcome that you want. That's not always the way that the universe works. You know, don't try to hang on to a particular outcome on something with a particular person or with a particular company or with a particular blah blah blah. If you do that, you might be blocking the flow of the universe to actually bring you something much better that you're not even envisioning. And so keep it open. Be open to how it will appear or where it comes from, but also be ready for it. If you think that it's not going to come, when it does arrive, you're not going to be ready. So don't be afraid to daydream or to visualize or to tune into what you actually want. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't stay in a state of wondering whether it will ever happen. If you are projecting that it's black or white like that, then you may not even recognize it when it arrives. So let me see. Anything else about the Four of Cups that you would like them to know? Also, if it doesn't happen exactly the way that you think it will or want it to, you need to have other things going on at the same time that you keep yourself inspired by and busy with. So if for some reason it doesn't manifest the way that you expect, you won't be crushed. But with the Nine of Cups and trust in here and resilience, I'm not, I'm not seeing you as being crushed. So embody. You want this thing to embody itself. You need it to come into physical form. And it seems like it will, is what it's telling me. So don't waste your time thinking that certain things won't happen, or that you won't see light at the end of the tunnel, or that you're doing something in vain, because that's not really the case. Between manifest and embody here, you have a very unique opportunity at this time to manifest what you wish. Keep in mind Mercury is retrograde for most of this month, and so obviously don't sign a contract or don't have it completed until Mercury is direct. Or you may want to go back over old things and finish them up and tighten up your space, so that when Mercury goes direct, you can actually manifest something or bring it into fruition. But it seems like something is coming into your life that is very 3D, or is very there and is not able to be doubted. So keep in mind on what you want to manifest and what you want to see embodied in your life. Get clear on what that is. You don't want to manifest the wrong thing. Okay, speaking of manifesting, in the future you have Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. So I see great fortune coming your way. I see great luck, great change, great fortune coming your way. It's about to arrive. Things are definitely moving in the future. The ball is rolling. So you need to be ready for it. And you need to believe in it too. Not that you don't. I'm just throwing that out there. So let's see. Let's find out more about the Wheel of Fortune. This could be travel. If you've been wanting to travel someplace and your plans have been blocked, it looks like it's happening in the future. Or if things have been difficult with money, it seems like they're getting better in the future. If you've been wanting to manifest a relationship, it looks like the ball is rolling with that, whatever it is. And also the fates themselves may have different plans for you, so don't be afraid to be flexible. Yeah, be flexible. It may not be exactly what you expect. So let's see. Ooh. You're moving away from difficult circumstances and possibly an abusive person or situation. You are moving away from it. It will no longer be around anymore. You won't be drawing people like that to you as much in the future. And if you accidentally do, you'll know how to handle it and you'll know to walk away when it arrives. But I feel like things are about to get a lot better in manifesting the right people for you to have in your life. People that support you and can help you to grow, or support you in your own growth rather than try to knock you down like before. Yeah, you'll be drawing yourself people that you see eye to eye with and that you get along with well. where there's mutual love and mutual respect. So things are dramatically changing for the better in the future concerning not attracting this anymore or even having to fall prey to this energy anymore. The conflict is going to be over. No more narcissists. No more difficult circumstances where you feel abused. No more controlling people. And if they do temporarily show up, you'll know to walk away from them now, or even how to identify them now. Because things are about to dramatically change for the better, where you're drawing in true people that truly care about you, that are truly caring people, period, or loving people, good friends, kindred spirits, good relationships of all different kinds, feeling supported. You also might draw to yourself a business partner or somebody that you can collaborate with on something that you would like to manifest. So you right now are feeling a little bit stuck or torn or unable to figure out what's happening. Or you feel torn. You're not really sure how to proceed on something, or your mind might be stuck on something, on two options and not knowing which option to choose. Things look a little bit precarious there. So tell me more about the Two of Swords. Perseverance, hang on at the edge. Oh my gosh, that is so appropriate. Yeah. Okay, let's look at this for a minute. So in the Two of Swords, she is on a tightrope. She's blindfolded, and she has two swords balanced on either side, and it looks like she is very, very high up in the air above a rocky sea. So if she falls, she's going to fall into a rocky, turbulent ocean. It's very precarious. She seems like she's hanging on at the edge. And in this, there is perseverance, hang on at the edge, and it is a woman hanging on the edge of a roof, trying not to fall off the roof. Hang on at the edge. It's like you need something to happen. You need something to manifest. You need something to embody itself, because you are in a very precarious situation right now, where you're not really sure if you can hang on that much longer. You're afraid of falling. This reminds me of, where is it? Was this it I'm thinking of? Resilience here. It keeps on telling you to trust and be resilient, but I can see why a certain part of you would feel paralyzed. Because at this point, unless something shows up to help you along, you might fall, or you might lose, or you might, something might crash. But with this as your central experience, I think that it's going to be fine, especially since you have you have manifest, you have embody, you have wishes granted, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like something is going to come, or something is going to manifest. You will no longer have to be resilient or perseverant for too much longer, because I don't know if you would really be able to take it. And I know you Tauruses are extremely strong people and usually can persevere more than any other sign. But even you aren't Superman. or superwoman. But I think it's going to be fine. And wait a little bit longer if you can. It seems like by the end of the month, something big is happening. So in your surroundings, you have the Knight of Cups. You might have a budding new relationship, or someone around you in your surroundings might have a flame for you, or invite you to spend time with them, or want to get to know you better. If that's the case, do it. Take the invitation, because you did have this earlier. So accept in the good people. If there's someone around you you would like to get to know better, it is okay to ask, to invite them to do something with you or to get to know you better. That aside, in your surroundings, it's important for you to follow your heart and to come from the heart, to be sincere, to be open, to express yourself. I don't know if some of you are hanging on to secrets about having feelings for someone that you feel like you can't express. But friends might be able to help you because you do have rapport in here. Or this is someone that you can actually talk to, this Prince of Cups. This is someone you can trust to be understanding and compassionate and to listen and to be there for you. This can also be you for someone else as well. But I'm getting something about a longing for adventure or to experience different things. And also to express yourself creatively and artistically as well. You might be extra inspired by possibly going into the outdoors or just getting into a nice meditative state with beautiful surroundings somewhere and intuit inspiration for some kind of creative thing that you would like to, for inspiration to come. And your hope is that you will be able to rest at some point. Obviously, if you're hanging on a roof, or if you're on a tightrope high above the sea, it's not going to be very conducive for you to be able to take a nap. But your hopes is that you will finally get sleep, or you will finally be able to rest, or possibly even take a vacation, or take some time off to do something different that replenishes your mind and your soul. Your hope might be for any health issues that you're dealing with to get better, or to heal, or to find peace of mind. Or it might be that your fear is that you are going to be waiting for forever, but look, in your general outcome, you have the Ace of Wands. Something is manifesting. Something, where is it? Yeah, something is manifesting. Something is coming out of the hat. Don't keep things under your hat too much. It might actually be helpful for you to seek help, or to ask for help, or to talk with a friend about this. This might actually speed along the manifestation process. It might even be that something manifests through a friend. And so don't keep everything under your hat. Let's look more into the Ace of Wands. And even in your best possible outcome, you had embody. So it seems like something is arriving in your life soon. Oh, look. Something is appearing. Indecision. The person that is wearing this coat is invisible. It's an invisible person that you don't see. Just like, where is it? Just like in the Seven of Cups, there's the one cup above all the others that's hidden behind her and she doesn't see it. Something may have actually been there all along and you don't actually recognize it or see it appear until as your general outcome for February. But there might be something lurking around you that's just waiting to bless you. It's just you have to see it, or it may be that you decide to be seen. You decide to be seen and just do something instead of hang back in the background. Something that was invisible before manifests and is now seen. A new path opens up, a new way of action opens up, or something gets started. So let me get a little bit more. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. You decide to go for it. You decide to do it. You decide to announce whatever it is that you've been quiet about. Focus on what your intention is. Focus on what it is that you want. Don't become too distracted, but at the same time, don't forget to have fun. You're focusing in on a plan of action, and it's going to happen. You're making a decision. Could be that you receive inspiration, and then it's like an effortless flow of creativity from there. Follow your heart. This is very much Knight of Cups energy. Follow your heart. Take action based off of what's in your heart. Decide that you can trust the situation and allow yourself to be seen. Okay? So let me pick one lighthearted frou-frou message as my signing out message for you. I don't know if I already said it, but in the middle of the month, probably around Valentine's Day, I'm probably going to do some check-ins on all of the signs mid-month. And of course the dailies will still be coming out starting tomorrow. And there will be generals for next month too. Okay. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Appreciate this moment. Stay in the present. One more. Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. That's reminding me of that decision card with the invisible man. To be seen. Okay. All right. I wish you guys all the best. Good luck with everything. And I shall see you soon. Okay.